Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. So I'm coming to you today from the Starbucks Roastery in New York City, right? And they opened this in mid-December. And so I decided over the holidays, while I was off, one of the things I was going to do is come visit the Starbucks Roastery. And I know on Morning Newsbeat I have expressed numerous times some reservations, let's say, about the roastery strategy. I've always loved the concept as it was in Seattle, but I've always had some reservations about their ability to grow it, partially because I think it puts an awful lot of emphasis on a really upscale model that could find itself in trouble if the economy starts to go south, or when the economy starts to go south. I have to tell you, having visited the New York version of this, I have a lot more reservations about it. I can't tell you what a mediocre experience this ended up being. Way south of what they offer in Seattle. The service is officious at best. It was really interesting. We ordered some pizza. Pizza was okay. Ordered a drink at the bar, and it took like 15-20 minutes to get the drink. And when it finally came, she said, well, you know, that's how long it takes to make it. And she offered to take it off the bill. But the point was, they did a really lousy job of explaining it. The drink came late. Water came late. And here was the amazing thing. Someone with Mrs. Content Guy, she wanted a cup of coffee. She just wanted a latte. They brought the latte, and we had asked for Splenda. She goes, oh no, we can't do Splenda here. They only do Splenda downstairs. I got up. I walked 30 seconds away. I picked up Splenda and a stir. They also hadn't provided a stir. Brought it back to her. It took a minute to get it. You know, the power of can't is enormous when you're in a retail experience. Because when you tell consumers you can't do something, you're really telling consumers you don't want to do something. I have a real problem with this. Somehow the Starbucks ethos, the Starbucks culture has not found its way to the New York City Roastery. There's a Starbucks across, catty corner from here, just like less than a block away. We could have gotten a latte there. We probably could have grabbed something to eat, and it would have been a much better experience, or certainly one more consistent with the Starbucks experience in general. Listen, maybe this is just an outlier. Maybe this doesn't happen all the time. But I don't know that I would ever come back here. And I'll tell you something else. Mrs. Content Guy has said she never wants to come back here again. I'm more annoyed because they disappointed her, and I dragged her to this place. You only get one chance to make a first impression. The first impression they made here at the New York City Roastery is not a good one. Starbucks always talks about wanting to be a third place. On my list in New York City, this doesn't make 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th place. And that's not the kind of impression you want to make. Anyway, that's what's on my mind, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.